Kathy Woods, the Philadelphia Tribune. Hi, Angie. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, good. I was just saying, one of the things I really like about this film, this story, it tells the story of a young girl that is looking to try to find her voice. And I think that's so important with everything going on in the world today. Talk about what it's like to see that up on the screen and what was your inspiration for her, young Brie?
Well, Bree's story is similar to mine. When I was 16, I wanted to be a rapper. I loved storytelling, but I didn't think someone like me could be an author because of where I came from and all of these different things. But I thought I could be a rapper. I couldn't. I wasn't good at it. But I saw it as a form of storytelling, but I also saw it as a way of getting my family out of poverty. My mom had unexpectedly lost her job. She never battled addiction, but she unexpectedly lost her job and it put us into financial hardship. And I thought this would be a way to fix it. But that's the story of so many young people in America. They see hip hop as a way out. But I wanted to tell this story of this young girl who not only sees it as a way out, but sees it as a way to make herself heard. Black girls are often ignored. They're often overlooked. We don't talk about them and their stories nearly enough. They're not at the forefront nearly enough. And I wanted to do that. And I wanted to do it through hip hop, which is something that often overlooks Black women, period, that doesn't respect Black women enough, period, that doesn't give Black women their flowers and their homage enough, period. So I wanted her to find her power through that.
Absolutely. And also the other thing that I thought was done well is Jay's character, Sanai's character, that yes, we see her in the beginning, with battling addiction, but I also think it's important to see the redemption arc, that you can come back from that you can build a life, and although it's a struggle, reconnect with your children. Why was that important for that piece to be in there for you?
It was so important for me for multiple reasons. Well, for one, I hoped that it would create conversations about mental health in the Black community. There's a lot of talk about opioids, this, and this now that it's reaching white communities, but Black communities have been battling this for decades. And a lot of times when people turn to drugs or whatever it may be, it's because of mental health. And that's what we see with Jay. That's what she thought she needed in order to overcome the loss of her husband. But we've seen, Black women with addictions in movies in the past, but we've rarely ever seen a Black woman who's overcome it in the movie. And there's so many who have. And I wanted to show that. And I wanted to show that here's this woman who's been through a lot, but you know what? She still has her power. She still has her grace. And she deserves an opportunity, a chance just like anybody else. And so I hope it creates conversations about that and what we need more in our communities as far as mental health help goes, but also how we need to give more people another chance after they've redeemed themselves.
Absolutely. And also, let's talk about Sunny, because that's another part that's important. Our community, we want to call somebody everything but gay, and we want to pray it away. So to have Sunny be a part of this friends group and not be like the character, the Kiki, but be a integral part of what holds our friends group together, and for the friends to care about him, how he's feeling as a young teenager. Talk about that aspect, because I think that's just as powerful as seeing Brie in this male-dominated space.
Absolutely, absolutely. I wanted to show Sunny, and I don't want to spoil it, but I also wanted to show Sunny's love story. I love what Moonlight did, and I love the representation Moonlight gave us, and I just wanted to add a little bit more to it with this character of Sunny, but also to show this Black boy who, yeah, he's gay, and yeah, he falls in love. He's an important part of the story. He's not just, there just for, like you were saying, just to make us laugh or anything like that. He has his own story to tell, and I really hope that it gives the real Sunnies out there a little more power. I hope it gives them, it makes them feel a little more seen and heard, and it helps them stand in their truth a little bit more, because we still have issues in our community with homophobia. And, I'm not going to sit here and say that this movie or this character is going to fix that, but I hope that he is a balm for the young Sunnies out there who need it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me, and best of luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.